The next section is conversation. Last time we learned how to greet someone properly, how to ask how are you, and how to respond naturally. Today we are going to take the next step. Think about this. When you say how are you, I'm fine, what happened after that? Most people simply stop there because they don't know how to continue the conversation. And this is exactly the biggest problem for spoken English learners. The greeting comes easily, but the conversation after it doesn't move forward. So, today, the lecture is going to solve exactly this problem, and I'm going to teach you 5 things. How to move naturally from a greeting into a real topic. We will call it bridge phrase. Which topic are always safe and useful in casual conversation? A simple pattern for asking questions and following up on them, and reaction phrases that make a conversation sound natural, not robotic. How to close a conversation politely. Okay, and at the end, I will walk you through a complete conversation that use all 5 of these pieces together, so you can see exactly how they work in real life. So the part 1 is bridge phrases. The first thing we need is that what I call a bridge phrase. A bridge, as the word suggests, connect two things, and here it connects your greeting to the real conversation that follows it. Right after you say, I'm fine, thank you, you can use one of these phrases to move the conversation forward. So, what's new with you? A friendly, casual way to open up things up. The next way you can say that, anyways, tell me, how's work going? Or how's college going? Okay. You can also say that, by the way, did you hear about? It's a very useful when you want to share news or ask something, ask about something. You can say that, by the way, did you hear about this specific issue? You can discuss it. So another way you can say that, so what have you been up to lately? Especially useful when it's been a while since you last spoke to someone. Once you get comfortable with these small words, you will notice how naturally they let you move from greetings into an actual conversation. The next part is 7 save everyday topics. Today, I'll discuss that how to start. The next question is what do you actually talk about? Here are 7 topics that work almost anywhere with almost anyone, and new acqu- acquaintance, a colleague, or a relative you are not very close to. The first one is weather. It's too hot today, isn't it? You can say that it's too hot today, or you can say that it's too cold today, isn't it? Okay. Secondly, you can talk on work, studies, or sorry. Secondly, you can talk about weekend routine. You can say that, what did you do over the weekend? Thirdly, you can talk about work or studies. You can say that, ask that, how's work going these days? Fourthly, you can talk on food. Have you tried that new restaurant? Fifth way, family, or in journal terms, you can ask that, how's your family doing? Keep this light, avoid asking anything too personal like someone's income or family problems. Uh, the sixth point is hobbies or free time. You can ask that, what do you like to do in your free time? And lastly, the other topic will be light local news or trends. You can something like a new mall opening or an upcoming match. Nothing conversational such as uh, politics or religion. These are simply not part of every small talk. Keep these seven topics in mind whenever there is a silent in the conversation. You can always fall back on one of them. Okay, the next part is the question and follow-up patterns. Now let me show you the actual structure, the skeleton behind every good small talk conversation. It works like this: an opening question, followed by their answer, followed by your reaction, followed by the follow up questions. Let's take an example. Suppose the topic is weekend. Step 1, opening question will be, what did you do this weekend? Step 2, their answer, oh, I went to a family gathering. Step 3, sure action. Oh, nice. Step 4, you follow up question. Did you enjoy it? Or who's all come? Notice that this isn't just asking one question and stopping like an interview. Instead, you react to what they said and then ask a related follow-up questions based on the same answer. This is what keeps a conversation flowing naturally, like a chain rather than feeling forced. Let's try one more example with the topic of food. You can say that opening will be that have you tried the new restaurant on Main Street? Answer will be this, yes, actually I went there last week. The reaction will be this, really? How was it? Follow up, what did you order? Remember the pattern: question, answer, reaction, and then follow up question. This is the real formula behind keeping any casual conversation going naturally without ever hitting an awkward silence. The next part is reaction phrase. Now, what's keep a conversation from sounding robotic is your reaction. If someone tells you something and you simply say okay or good, this conversation feel flat and boring. Instead, use phrases like this: "Oh, really?" when something surprised you, and that's interesting. You can use this when something genuinely catches your attention, and you can say that, "No way." For something shocking or very surprising, that one is a bit informal or it's work best with friends. You can also say that I know what you mean when you relate to what they are feeling. And you can also say that that's my sense, that makes sense, that's make sense when an explanation sounds logical to you. These phrases are small but they carry a lot of weight. They show the person that you are genuinely listening and engaging in the conversation, not just waiting for your turn to speak. The next part is keeping the conversation going and closing it politely. There are two final points I want to cover today. First, how to keep the conversation going. The simplest way to do thing is to end your own answer with a question back to them. For example, if someone asks you how's work going, you could answer, it's going well, quite busy these days, and you, how's your work? This way, you send the ball back to them, and the conversation keeps flowing in both direction instead of one person doing all the asking. Secondly, how to close a conversation gracefully. Sometimes we need to end a conversation because we are in hurry or the conversation naturally comes to an end. You can use phrases like, anyways, it was nice talking to you, or you can say that, I should get going, but let's catch up again soon. And you can also say that, well, I don't want to keep you, take care. Okay. Now, let me walk you through a complete conversation where all of these pieces come together: a bridge phrase, a topic, a question, and follow up pattern, direction phrase, and a polite closing. Listen carefully and notice where each element appear. Okay, two students, Hina and Bilal, meet outside the class, and they talk in a way. Hina: hi Bilal, how are you? Bilal: I'm good, thanks. How about you? Hina: I'm going well too. That's a bridge phrase. Okay, the complete line is that, I'm doing well too. So, what's new with you? Bilal: not much, honestly, just being busy with assignments. What about you? How's college going? Hina: it's going okay, but this semester feels a bit heavier than usual. Bilal: oh really? Which subject are you finding the toughest? Definitely statistics. I just don't enjoy it at all. Bilal: I know what you mean. I struggled with that too last year. Anyways, what did you do this weekend? Actually, my family and I went to a wedding on Saturday. Lal: oh, nice. Whose wedding was it? My cousin's. It was a lot of fun. Honestly, the food was amazing. Bilal: that's interesting. Speaking of food, have you tried that new restaurant that opened near the main gate? No, I have not. Isn't is it good? Yeah, it's really good. You should try it sometimes. I definitely will. By the way, uh, did you hear the weather is supposed to get really hot this week? Oh no, really. I hate this heat. Same here. Anyways, I should get going. I have a class in the 10 minutes. Sure, no problem. I was it was nice talking to you. You too. Let's catch up again soon. Bilal: definitely. Take care. Okay. Now notice everything and use in that one short conversation the bridge phrase. So what's new with you? Three separate topic covered naturally: studies, weekend, food, weather, without a single awkward silence. And the next answer, next question, answer, reaction, follow up pattern used again and again with each topic. Okay, and we also covered the reaction phase like, oh really, I know what you mean, and that's interesting. And finally, a polite closing. This is the real strength of spoken English. Correct grammar alone is not enough. Knowing how to keep a conversation flowing naturally is just as important. Okay, now the class activity is that, greet each other, use a bridge phrase to start the real conversation, cover at least two topics from our list today, use the question and follow up patterns, along with the reaction phrases, and close the conversation politely at the end. Okay, so today we have learned how to move a conversation forward after the greeting through bridge phrase, safe topics, the question, follow up patterns, reaction phrases,